So I was creating summits for clients. They were all within the same sort of coaching program. And there was this one woman who was seen as the must-have for a, I'd say almost like a perspective summit, like somebody who was talking about having the ability to up-level yourself in business from sort of like a mental aspect. And this person demanded that if she was going to be on a summit, that she would get a copy of the list. Now, nobody else was getting a copy of the list because technically in Canada, especially, it's illegal unless you state it. But this woman insisted on it, and I called her the shark. So, and she would try and get on every summit that I was producing. And she would demand that as soon as the summit was over, within like less than 30 days and the summit was over, she wanted a full copy of the entire list, including unsubscribes. This is why it's illegal. Unsubscribe. So if you had 1,500 people subscribe to your summit and 300 unsubscribed before the end of the summit, she demanded the email addresses for all the unsubscribed, people who actually opted out of receiving any further communication. You can see why that's illegal, right? So she would demand that. A lot of people felt pressured into doing it, especially noobs. She kind of targeted the noobs. And so she was able to go on, I think in one of the years I was sort of observing what was happening. I think this was about 2015. She was able to get on probably about 20 or 30 summits, and she was getting the full list from every event, including the unsubscribes. And so I know for a fact, because I know somebody who worked for this person, that, you know, they ended up with a list of like 20 or 30,000 in 1 year. Like that's the amount of people they accumulated in a year. The problem is around 2015, 2016, you started seeing some of the email marketing providers clamp down if you were getting a lot of spam remarks, right? So people were getting emails from this person and other people, and they're going, I never signed up for this person's list. Why am I getting an email from this person? And they would mark that email as spam and unsubscribe. And then the email marketing provider like Aweber, MailChimp, and so on, ActiveCampaign and so on, would be like, whoa, okay, you're getting a lot of mass spam comments and spam unsubscribes. Something is going wrong here. And so they would start to throttle or blacklist those people's lists, and you would lose access to your account. Like Aweber would give you a ton of opportunity and emails about it, and then they would blacklist your account. ActiveCampaign, a lot less notification, and all of a sudden you'd be blacklisted. And it was great. I was actually really glad they did that because they were cutting down on it. And Keep, i.e. Infusionsoft, did that as well.